Oedipus Rex was written in 430 BCE by Sophocles. It was a part of the Oedipus plays that was a model tragedy for the other two plays. A tragedy is a serious drama with a protagonist, in this case Oedipus, who struggles to achieve one thing and is ultimately unable to attain it, thus failing deeply. This play was written in Athens, Greece, and took place in Thebes during the times of ancient Greece.
Dear citizens of Thebes, I know you have been expecting me to take action on this deadly plague that has hit our beautiful city of Thebes. I have sent my brother-in-law, Creon, to find out this mystery.
After my long journey, I have a message from the oracle. The plague will end when the murderer of former King Laius is caught and expelled. I was informed that the murderer is within the city.
Thank you for giving this information to me, Creon. I appreciate it.
People of Thebes, I have received information about the murderer of Laius, and I will promise you I will do my best to drive him out of our city.
I am here, King Oedipus.
Tiresias, I need to know what you know about the murder of Laius.
I have an ability to see the truth, when the truth brings nothing but pain. I must not say what I know. The truth will hurt you.
Why can't you tell me? I don't understand. Is it because you are the murderer? Are you afraid of the truth? Are you afraid it will ruin your reputation?
No, Oedipus. You are the murderer.
That is obscure! You are a liar! You are trying to turn this around on me. How could you just sit around and do nothing while the city of Thebes suffers with that plague?
I am a highly skilled prophet, Oedipus, and even your parents knew that. Your parents really put their trust into me.
Wait, how did you know my parents? I grew up in the distant city of Corinth.
This I cannot tell you. However, I can give you one more tip to the mystery. The murderer of Laius will turn out to be both father and brother to his own children and the son to his own wife. Dun, dun, dun.
Doesn't make any sense. It was you who killed King Laius.
I did no such thing.
What is all this shouting?
The prophet has charged me with the murder of Laius.
All of the prophecies are false. The oracle once told Laius he would be murdered by his own son, when in fact the son was cast out of Thebes as a little baby. Plus, Laius was murdered by a band of thieves.
Jocasta, please tell me more about the murder of Laius.
Well, Laius was killed at a three-way crossroads, just before you arrived in Thebes.
Oh my goodness, all this talk is bringing back my memory. What if I really was the person who killed King Laius? Long ago, when I was a prince at Corinth, I overheard some people talking about me. They were saying that I was not the real son of the king and queen. So I traveled to the oracle of Delphi. They did not give me an answer, but then I also heard that I would murder my father and sleep with my mother. I've got to get out of here.
Oedipus, wait, you're only freaking yourself out. Don't leave! During the play, one of the most important forms of imagery was the crossroads, where King Laius was killed by Oedipus, his son, just before Oedipus arrived in Thebes. The crossroads is referred to numerous times throughout the play, because it symbolizes the crucial moment when Oedipus began to fulfill the dreadful prophecy that he would murder his father and sleep with his mother. The imagery of the crossroads displays a place of choice, where decisions will have important consequences, but where different choices are still possible. In Oedipus the King, the crossroads symbolize part of the past in which Oedipus makes a fateful decision that he is unaware of. The crossroads symbolize fate and the power of the prophecy rather than freedom and choice. The crossroads also resemble one of the many examples of irony throughout the play. The audience can see Oedipus's amartia of killing his own father, in which Oedipus cannot.
I have come from Corinth to inform Oedipus that his father Polybus is dead, and that Corinth would really like Oedipus to come rule there.
Oh, thank the Lord! Polybus' natural death must have mean the prophecy that Oedipus will murder his father is not true.
Jocasta, I've heard the news.
I knew it could not be true.
I just fear the other half of the prophecy, that I will sleep with my mother.
You do not need to worry, Oedipus, because Polybus and Merope are not your biological parents. Let me take you back many years ago.
But Laius, what shall we do with the baby? It is our son. But if we keep him, I am so afraid he will grow up and kill us. The prophecy is that he will sleep with his mother and kill both of his parents. Could this really be true?
Jocasta, the prophecy is much too dangerous. We must get rid of this baby and save ourselves and this child the misery.
But Laius, this is our baby son.
The decision is final. We are getting rid of this baby, Jocasta. End of discussion. This is not something we're going to deal with for the rest of our lives. We are not going to live in fear of our son. I am bringing a servant in to get this baby and get rid of him.
No.
Yes, that's the way it has to be.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does. Hello, shepherd. You are to take this baby and get rid of it and to tell no one. No one can know.
Yes, sir.
Now give him the baby.
You are to take this baby and tell no one of this. What am I supposed to do with this baby? Take it to a kingdom far, far away and raise it as a prince.
I will do as you say.
In the beginning, when Oedipus was a baby, Jocasta and Laius thought they were avoiding the prophecy by giving their son away to their servant to get rid of him. But what actually happened was that the shepherd took the baby to another shepherd, who then took him to be raised as a prince in Corinth. What they were trying to avoid actually led Oedipus to kill King Laius, his father, at the crossroads, claiming his own fate. One of the major themes is that no matter how hard one tries, one cannot avoid his own fate.
Until today, I have never told anyone. I took the young boy to Corinth and he was raised as a prince.
Oh my God! I murdered my father and slept with my mother! Oh!
Creon, please! Just take me away. I want to be exiled and watch after my daughters when I leave.
There are several references to eyesight and vision, both literal and metaphorical, throughout the play. Toward the beginning, Oedipus is seen as clear-sighted and well-liked by his citizens of Thebes. As the play progresses, he discovers that he has been blind to the truth for many years, and then he blinds himself so he doesn't have to see his own children who are also his siblings. This is an example of peripeteia, which is a reversal of fortune, because Oedipus starts out as a kind and healthy king and in the end becomes blind and loses his royalty. This is ironic because Oedipus is strong and confident in the beginning, but blind in his origins and misguided birth. Not only was Oedipus blinded by the truth and actually blind in the end, Tiresias, who actually was blind, could see the truth and what others could not see. Even some of the smartest people can make a lapse in judgment and miss out on the things that are right in front of their eyes.